Hello guys, here are the names of new subscribers whose names are present in the subscribers list.
Hello guys, welcome back to another chess video. This is Amit here, and today I'll be showing you a game played by Tal and Benko. In this game, white actually follows the Karakan. Black plays c6 for white's e4, so it becomes a Karakan, and there is an interesting sacrifice in the game. So hope you watch the video till end. So let's begin with the game. White here actually plays e4. c6. Black follows by Karakan, and white plays d4, d5, nc3, and it is a standard Karakan opening, and white develops the pieces, and black plays knight b7 followed by knight f6, but white continues his development of the king side, bishop to c4. So he's eyeing the f7 square, and black plays knight g2 f6. This is also a standard developing move. So white doesn't want to exchange the knight for the knight on the f6, because if when knight was on e4, if he takes on f6, then knight on the d7 comes to f6, and he captures the knight, and his bishop has an open diagonal which he can immediately develop. So in order to prevent that from happening, he refused to sacrifice exchange of the knight on the f6. So he plays knight g5, e6. e6 is played by black. So here queen e2, since the king is in front of the white queen, so it becomes spinning, and at some point white may actually break up with c4 and d5. So he plays queen to e2, but black follows up with knight to b6, attacking the c4 bishop. And here in this position you can see that the only inactive piece which black has is the bishop on the c8, because if then he had exchange of the white knight for knight, then black would have developed his bishop to g4, and it would have been fairly a equal game. So he played knight to b6. So, and also now the black bishop on the c8 is actually having no extra square. So in order to activate his bishop on the c8, he has to move to d7 and then push the pawn to c5, and then bring his bishop to c6 in order to activate it. So it requires a lot of moves. So white actually played h6. Black plays h6. Knight d6 was played by black, and white played the bishop to b3, and h6 is followed by black. So he is attacking the knight on the g4. So he brings the knight back to f3 in order to safeguard his knight, and bishop to e7 is played by black. So in this game, Tal actually played knight to h3 in order to bring his knight to f4 and try to counter something on the center, while black center. So it's weak, so he tries to counter it. So here, as I told you before, now c5 is played because he wants to develop his bishop to d7 and then to c6. So when c5 is played, white develops his bishop to e3. Now white has completed all his development except the castling, whereas black still has requires two more moves in order to develop his bishop to c6. So here knight plays to d5, and white treble castles on the queen side. So all his development and initial protection for the white king is all over, whereas black is yet to do that. So he captures the bishop. Now he is trying to exchange of as many pieces as possible, so that there won't be much of an attack. But while black plays queen to c7, and white centralizes his knight to c5. So white knight is on c5, e5, and then he's somewhat eyeing the f7. Now he may actually play at some point if bishop comes to c6 and c takes the d4 and he takes the d4, then he can eye the f7 and knight may capture the f7 and king has to capture. And once king captures, then since the pawn will be on d4, white queen may capture the pawn on the e6. So this might be some of the long range timing of black. So in order to prevent that, he plays knight to e5, and now a6 is played by black. So he wants to develop his bishop to b7 now instead of to c6. He is trying to develop his bishop to b7 in order to activate his bishop. So here white starts attacking the black's king side. So black has not castled yet. Now his plan is to go to g5 and then attack his knight and get his knight to g5 and double attack his f7. So this is a simple idea, but why black actually prevents that by playing bishop to d6. So black is attacking the knight twice and he may even gain a pawn up. So here he played g5. Now takes, and here comes the final mistake by black. He took the bishop, he took the knight on the e5 square with the bishop. So he's actually gaining a pawn on the e5. He recaptures without thinking much of the moves, and he's in a very bad position. So you can pause the video here in order to find out the winning move for white. It involves a sacrifice. Yeah, the winning move for white is rook to d8. Now if king captures the rook, then knight captures the pawn with a double attack, and king comes here and knight takes the queen, and he is simply a rook up. So he will win the game easily. So black doesn't want such a position, so he plays king to e7 and rook captures on e8 and queen captures on g5. Now queen d2 is played. Now queen d2 is played in order to threaten a mate in 1 by queen to d8. So black has the only option of playing knight to d7. If bishop comes here, then rook captures the rook, and it's going to be miserable for black to continue with this game. So bishop cannot move, so knight has to move back to d7. Now this is very passive position for black, and rook may support the queen twice, and black has to play queen to e5 in order to prevent the d6 check. So here there is not much move for black, because he has to develop his pieces, but he is not able to because his king side is attacked. And at this point Benko resigned the game against Tal. Tal won this game with a very beautiful sacrifice with a forking and threat. So yeah, hope you like this video. If you like this video and are new to my channel and want more such videos, please subscribe to my channel and respond with your comments on the video and the game. So hope you like this video. Thank you all for watching.